Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm back in the office. It's lunchtime, which is the best time, which means that it's time for Mindset Mastery. This week, we've been talking over and over about how do you make a change? How do you actually get yourself to transform an area of your life? Wow, my voice just kind of quit on me there for a second. How do you, apparently I went through puberty again. How do you get yourself to change? And one of the things I want to talk to you about is an old statement called burn the boats. Burn the boats. And here was the idea that when an invading group would land on an island, one of the things they would do to make sure they captured the island or the land that they were on is they would burn their boats and go, there's no turning back. And I want to talk to you about how this can actually be a key that literally unlocks your ability to change. So you got to learn to burn the boat. So let's talk about it. I'm inspired by a friend of mine who has actually picked up piano again after they saw my video. So I want to share with you a bit of my process for burning the boats because I wanted to get back into piano. So number one, you make your words powerful. Your words need to become powerful. And what I mean by that is this. You don't lie to yourself. I've talked about this before. So when you make yourself a commitment, you always, always, always keep it. Number two, you need to make a plan. So it needs a when and a what. It may need more than that, but you need a when and a what. So for instance, if you go, again, let's get a financial goal. Some of you got financial goals. Let's say you want to raise $1,000. You go, I want to save $1,000 so I can put a down payment on a motorcycle. I can book a cheap all-inclusive vacation for 5 days. Whatever it is. Say you want to save $1,000. You have your what. What you need to have then is your when. When will you do this by? And if you give yourself the proper amount of time, your plan needs to have pressure and promise. What I mean by that is the promise aspect here is you actually need to be able to work your plan. So for instance, some of you, I don't know, maybe you make $3,000 a month, maybe you make four, maybe you make 10, doesn't matter. But let's say you make three. We'll go on the lower end, which is about what you make if you make minimum wage and you work full time. And you go, I need to save $1,000. What you need to look at is what time frame, your time frame needs to create both pressure and promise. So if you go, I'm going to save $1,000 in 1 week, that's going to be impossible for you if you got bills to pay. But if you go, I have 2 months to save $1,000, you'll be ready. It'll create enough pressure that you go, maybe I'll work some extra shifts, maybe I'll work a little overtime, maybe I'll offer to do some house cleaning for some people that I know and make some side money. But it also has pressure, so it gets you moving, and it has promise, so you stick with it. If you use this tool, your plan, so words have to have power, that's sort of your precondition. Then you create a plan with a when and a what. It will help you achieve your goals because you'll burn the boat. So, number three. I'll use another P that's fun. There needs to be a punishment. Or, if you want an optimistic one, there needs to be a purpose. So purpose is always better than punishment, but punishment can sometimes be fun. So, let me put it to you this way. When I was doing my video on dusting off an old skill, where I played piano in front of you, and man, I wish my microphone was working because it sounds way better in person than it did. I told myself next week, Kyle, you will be playing in front of everyone, no matter how good or how bad it is. So I created a time frame, what I wanted to do, dust off this old skill. And then I had a punishment or a purpose. The punishment was, if you suck, everyone's going to know. The purpose was, hopefully you can inspire some people to pick up what they need to do. So here's the question again. What do you need to change? What needs to change? You need to burn the boats. There needs to be, yesterday we talked about decision day. You got to decide that this is how you reinforce a decision to change. With that being said, thanks for tuning in to Mindset Mastery. Hope your mind is getting clear. Hope your mind is getting strong. And we'll see you all tomorrow at lunchtime. The best time. Mindset Mastery. Bum, 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 ba da 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 bum, 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da.